I am clarity. I am presence. I am love. I am abundance. What's going on, YouTube? If you've never been here before, my name is Cardell. Thank you for joining me with your presence. I greatly appreciate that. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. You rocking with your boy. All right, you guys. Let me go on ahead and say my new favorite thing to do, right? Like and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, it's all cool. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But you can feel free to do so. All right. That being said, now this is my second time today, okay, recording because I had a little chat with the camera here and you guys earlier, and for some reason all of a sudden at the end of it just stopped. I mean, I don't know if I was saying too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I was saying too much or what. But yeah, the video just stopped like mid-sentence, and so now here I am again. All right, but in that video I did say that I come out here with just sometimes a direction in mind, but for the most part I kind of just freestyle out here. Like you might can tell, you know what I'm saying? I just come out and I'm empty when I get here, and I just let whatever has to happen. All right, so I just thought it was very weird that I've just told this story. But I'm going to tell y'all again anyway. All right. Now, I think that some people might be kind of confused on exactly how I was able to do some of the things that I was able to do. So I'm going to go into detail for the next couple of videos on a lot of things that happened. Okay. And I'm going to try to tell you in the process that I remembered them. All right. Now, I'm going to take you back to when I was homeless and getting ready to start my turning point. All right. This is the pivotal moment, I believe, that really kind of when things turned all the way. All right. Now, it was me, my girlfriend at the time, and our friend. We called ourselves Team No Sick. All right. Team No Sick. We would pool our money together. All right. Divide it up amongst us and make sure that each other was never sick. All right. Team No Sick. Now, I want you guys to know that I did feel obligated, of course, to my girlfriend and this other girl to do my best to keep them away from harm and everything out here on the streets. All right. I don't think that that was a bad thing. Not saying that I'm like their daddy or anything like that. I just was trying to look out for those that I felt were looking out for me at the time. All right. So we're getting ready to move where we're at because we're on someone's land. All right. And they don't want us there. All right. They gave us a day to move everything. And I had been moving things all day and night and was tired and had went to sleep and woke up. It was like 10 in the morning. And he's like, I'm calling the cops on y'all because y'all are still here. And I'm like, bro, you know what? Do what you got to do, dog. Like, you ain't going to even give me a chance to get off of here. Like, go ahead and do what you got to do. Right. So he calls the cops. They happen to be across the freaking street, right? In the shopping plaza right across the street, like 4 cars deep, right? So they come pulling over to where I'm at, right? I'm trying to get out of there, but like, I had to get everything together real quick, and we went on ahead and we went out of there. Now the cops stop us, right? They ask everybody to stop, and they search us all, ask for our IDs, all that. I'm thinking I'm going to be smart, okay? And I'm going to tell them a false name, right? I'm going to put an E on the end of my name, right? And not be me, right? So it comes back that I have a warrant with my name with the E on the end of it, okay? So I basically told them I'm the guy with the warrant, basically by not giving them my real proper spelling of my name, all right? We're the same person, though. They just always do this for some reason. They get my name wrong. I don't understand it. But anyway, so I have a warrant. My girlfriend at the time has a warrant, and so does our other friend have a warrant, right? So we're all three going to jail. We go to jail. All right, so it's a long night. Now, I'm on fentanyl, you guys, okay? So this was a very long night. Now, the next day, we go to first appearance, all right? Go to first appearance, and on the way down there, I'm with the guys. I see the girls. You know, my girl's like, hey, baby, are you all right? Just, stay strong. We about to get out of here. We about to get out of here. All right, so she goes in. They go in. They come out. They're like, yes, we're definitely leaving. They're letting us go. They're letting us go. So I'm like, all right, cool, cool. She's like, just hold it together. Hold it together. So I'm like, all right, babe, I love you. Give her a kiss. I love you. You know what I mean? I go in there. Oh, Mr. Richardson has a fugitive warrant out of Georgia. We're not letting him go. And I'm just like, what? You know what I mean? Like, what? Virginia let me go. And they're just like, up, save it, dog. You got a warrant, bro. You're going upstairs, right? So in my mind, I'm panicking. Like, because everything is coming. I know how this all is finna play out. I can see it. You know what I mean? This is very, very, very bad. All right? So I come out. Of course, I don't see my girlfriend. That was literally the last time that I have seen her, you guys. This is how bad this story goes, okay? So I go back upstairs and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to be so sick, right? And I'm laying down and I'm just like waking up in the middle of the night, projectile vomiting, like getting up and slipping in and falling on the ground. I'm like grabbing the edge of the jail toilet, all disgusting, throwing up in there. You know what I mean? Using the restroom constantly, like you can't even pass gas at all because it's not going to be good. You know what I mean? And this is like going on for like, I don't know, it seemed like days, all right? Now I have a new roommate, right? When I wake up and he's like, oh man, you finally up. And I'm like, yeah, dog, sorry, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, I'm sick, bro, been on that, you know. And he's like, damn, man, come on out. We're going to try to get you back right? So I come out and decide to get in the shower, right? Because I've been in here a couple days and I have a roommate now. You got to, I have to try to get myself together. I know I have to try to eat and keep going. You know what I mean? If I just lay down, it's going to be, I'm just laying down and letting this thing run me over. But it's very tough. If you've ever been extremely sick, okay, then you know what I'm saying. I was using at least a half of a gram every day intravenously at that time. All right. So it was pretty horrible. All right. So I get in the shower. I'm washing up, right? Washing up, trying to get some vitality back into my body with the hot water, and it's not working, right? So I'm tired. I get on up out of here. Dry off, throw my jumpsuit back on, and I come out of the shower. I'm walking, and then I'm falling. Pow! Smack on the ground, and I'm just like, oh, what's going on? People are trying to, like, lift me up. Oh, you all right, dog? You all right? I hear them on the radio. We need an ambulance. We need an ambulance. Next thing I know, I'm like going to the hospital, right? So I get in there. They give me an IV. They had me handcuffed to the bed, right? When I wake up, and I asked the officer, hey, officer, you think you can loosen this cuff up a little bit? It's a little bit tight, right? He gives me like one click off, right? And I'm like, oh, it's still a little tight. He's like, no, I can't do no more than that, right? So in my mind, I'm really thinking, all right, if he goes to the bathroom, your boy is out of here, right? Your boy is out of here. I'm finna run to these drugs up out of here and get away and escape. And I'm daydreaming about this whole like escape. And I'm so glad I didn't do that. That probably would have ended very horribly. All right. So I didn't do that. All right. So I end up staying there. I get a new guard on shift change, and it's a woman. She comes in, she looks at me, she makes a phone call and orders me some food. I eat all of that, right? Go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, she calls again, sausage, eggs, biscuits, like butter, like all that good stuff, right? I smashed that and come back to life, all right? I really thank her for taking care of me right then, right? Because I don't know, whatever what she ordered, I was able to eat. All right, so that was a blessing there. So I go back to the jail, and now I don't know if any of you have ever been uh, in medical in jail, but you might as well be in the hole, okay? So I'm in the medical hole, all right? All you can do is read or use the phone, right? And I can barely read because I'm just so still out of it, like from recovering, all right? About a week goes by, and it's like I just wake up one morning and it was like my pineal gland just started back firing off, all right? And it was like my brain just started firing on all cylinders again, right? And it was like all of a sudden I knew that this was it, and I had to make a change. Like I had to do what my brain was saying to do. Like, make this it, bruh. All right. So we're gonna fast forward. I do my time there. Georgia comes and gets me. I go down to Georgia, do about like 90 days, and then I leave. I take the bus back here to Virginia. Okay. Now, before I get here to Virginia, we had to go through North Carolina, right? The bus just so happens, okay, to stop in the city where I was at the bus stop that was about 10 minutes away from where all the drugs, my girlfriend, and all my friends were, and sit there for 15 minutes while I got to contemplate whether I wanted to go back to doing all the things that I was doing or do something different. And your boy had to stand 10 toes down right then on knowing what needed to be done. And it was one of the hardest 15, it's the hardest 15 minutes I mean ever, bro. Like, I'm not even going to cap. It was very, very, very hard. All right, but I did it. I made it to Virginia. Now, when I get to Virginia, I have to tell my girlfriend that, I left. I'm in Virginia. I'm just gonna, get us an apartment. We're gonna get you clean. You're gonna come up here. You know what I mean? We're gonna make this happen, right? She's constantly calling me for money for her drugs. I know this though, right? And I know this. So I'm trying to give her money, and I'm going around to the places where she can take medicine every day, and I believe it was free here, right? Because that's how they do here. It was free, so I knew what was going on. And then once I had filed unemployment from a job that I did have in North Carolina, I would tell you guys about that because I got fired for absolutely no reason. But a reason not of my making though. All right, actually. So my girlfriend is calling me, and she's constantly getting money from me, and I've done filed for unemployment. All right. So as I'm getting this money from unemployment, I'm sending it to her, and she's calling me every day, it seems like, for money. And I'm sending her money. And it's like, I can see that I can make this happen, right? I can get this apartment. I can get her here. We can get her clean. Like, this is the things that I'm thinking, right? So I ask her, does she want to come? She doesn't want to come here, and I don't want to go there. So it's, kind of a stalemate, right? But she's still constantly calling me, and I'm telling her, look, go on ahead and come on up here, right? She doesn't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me see what's going on here. Next time she calls, I tell her that I don't have any money, right? Stops calling me, all right? And just rip my heart out because I'm like, okay, so I'm clean. She's not clean. I'm trying to force her to get clean because I care about her and I'm trying to be with her. So I'm being kind of selfish, I feel, and trying to make her do something that she doesn't want to do because I want to be with her. You see what I'm saying? This is how I felt. But the fact that she stopped calling me right there let me know that she was definitely trying to hurt me, and you do not hurt purposely someone that you actually love. And that was very tough to alchemize. It was, I believe, forced me into awakening. Actually, like, I had to give that up because it was not alchemizable to me. All right, like, it was. I had to just say, Lord, take it, take it. I can't do it. You know what I mean? And it was like the Lord was like, not, I'm not taking that. But look, this is what I can do for you, and just lightened it up just enough where your boy was like, oh, like, maybe I can make it. You know what I mean? And your boy just had to stand 10 toes down and make it happen. And it was rough. You guys, I ain't gonna act like I bossed up to it because I did it. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. It was rough. But I said that to tell you guys, like, I know you might be in a tough situation, and I want you to see some of the tough decisions that I had to make, because sometimes when you're in a tough position, you have to make some tough decisions to get out of it. But I know that everyone can be brought up with a plan to get out of this situation. This is why I say my affirmations that I say, because I want the clarity to be able to see what this person needs, the present, like this person in front of me in this moment in time, so that I can make a decision from a place of love, okay? And the abundance to be able to assist them. All right. So I really wish I could just, get with some people and just like come up with some ways to get them out of that. That might be one. You know what? Let me stop talking, you guys. All right. So look, you guys, I want you guys to all know that I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? I really know that there's a lot of people that don't want your boy to be up here saying what he says, like doing what he does, because I should not, they feel, even be here. They're like, oh, this guy just came out of the depths of hell, like kick him back down there. And your boy's like, whoa, like like, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back down there. Y'all keep playing with me and I'm going to be like Leonidas. You know what I'm saying? What this is Sparta, boy. And just like kick them down there. You stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me stop, you guys. They don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no ops. All right? So I just want you guys to know that I love you. I pray for you. I want you guys to all stay cold, or warm, actually, in the cold, okay? Stay warm out there. Love each other. Try to be the example that you want to see other people being. This is my attempt at that, all right? This is my attempt at being what I want people to be. All right, this is my attempt at that, and I am proud of myself. I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm proud of myself for doing that 900 spin around on life. All right. There was one more thing I wanted to say that I can't remember at this time, so I think that's going to be it. I really wish that first video could have made it, but things happen. I love you guys.